You like SPYPOINT cameras? Well, if you do, you came to the right place, because we're going to talk about the similarities and the differences between their Flex Solar, the Flex G-36, and the Link Micro Solar. We'll talk about what's the same in them, what's different in them, and also some of the different ways to power them up. So stay tuned, let's get into it. Thanks for coming back to Horn and Fin Outdoors, and you found the right video to check out some of the SPYPOINT products. I'm going to kind of give you the specs on all these three different cameras and some ways that I power them, but as far as how well they work, I haven't had them in the woods that long, so I cannot really talk on their reliability. I have set up all three of these cameras and I have had them all working, but it's the end of the hunting season here, so unfortunately I don't have many pictures to show you. But what I'm going to do first is talk a little bit about some of their similarities. Okay, they're all SPYPOINT cameras, all three of them. We have the Flex Solar, the Flex G-36, and the Link Micro Solar. Now, all three of these cameras go on the same, they can go on the same SPYPOINT plans. So their plans are 100 free pictures for free for the month. The next plan up, I believe, is 250 pictures for $5. Then it's like 1,000 pictures for $10 and unlimited for $15 a month. So all of those plans are the same for all three of these cameras. All three cameras mount the same way. They have a strap attachment on the back and also a screw hole on the bottom, so you can mount them to regular trail camera mount. I prefer to use the screw holes on the back for the trail camera mounts. I don't use the straps on them. And let's see, so price-wise, let's talk about price real quick on them. The Link Micro is the Link Micro Solar. Now, this was a package that came with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. This was $139. I got it off of Amazon. The Flex G-36 was $119. Again, I got that one off Amazon too. And same with the Flex Solar. This was the most expensive at $168. I will put a link to all three of these cameras in the description of this video and also down in the comments. So if you want to purchase one of these cameras yourself, there's an easy way to do it. I will also link anything else that we talk about in this video with that as well, so you can just click on it and go and buy what you want to buy. The cameras, as you can see, vary in size. Their Link Micro, that's one of the things I liked about this camera, was how small and compact it was. Now this one's a little bit bigger because it has the solar on the top. But if you look at the Flex lines, they're not that much bigger than the Link Micro, but they're quite a bit smaller than like the Tacticam X 2.0s, for example. So size-wise, they're pretty close. They're not too far off, but they are a convenient size. They're not gigantic, so if you're on public land and you're worried about people seeing them, they don't stand out as much as some of the bigger cameras. What else could we talk? Oh, let's talk about the capabilities of these cameras. So first of all, to me, the camera with the lowest amount of capabilities is going to be the Link Micro Solar. That camera takes photos only, and they're 10 megapixel pictures. Okay, so the two Flex cameras, they will take photos and videos, and the photos, if I remember right, are 36 megapixels, and the videos are 1080p with sound as well. So if you're looking for a camera with that takes videos too, look past the Link Micros, because they only do photos. SD card capabilities. All three of these cameras take micro SD cards. They take a class 10 micro SD card. However, the Flex cameras can take up to a 500 gigabyte memory card. The Link Micro can only take up to 32. Only take up to 32. So the Flex cameras definitely have a much larger capability for your micro SD card So that's so you can store more videos and photos on them. As far as the detection range goes, again, the Link Micro falls short. The detection range in the Micro, I think, is 90 feet. Same thing with the flash range. The Flexes, they go out to 100 feet, so a little bit farther, 100 feet with the detection range and 100 feet with the flash range as well. When you get these cameras and you set them up, they're going to come with the SIM cards already installed in them. So that's one less thing you have to worry about. The SIM cards are in them. And when you turn the camera on, they are going to just pick up whichever cell phone carrier is the best signal. So that's one of the nice things about this camera. There's no picking anymore the AT&T or Verizon or whichever you think is going to work the best. Just whenever you turn it on, it gets the best signal, and that's what you go along with. On the differences side, let's talk a little bit about powering these cameras. Now, all three of these cameras, you can use AA batteries. I do not recommend using AA batteries because they're incredibly expensive right now, and you just have to throw them away and you can't reuse them. What the Flex cameras will take is this LIT22 lithium ion battery. This battery is rechargeable, and it has a larger capacity than the AA's do, so it's going to last longer, and it fits in either of the cameras. Now the Link Micro, it also has a lithium ion battery, but it's smaller. It's the LIT10, and this is the lithium ion battery that goes in the Link Micro. So you have lithium options for all of your cameras. Now, what I choose to do with my cameras is I prefer using a external battery box. This is an external solar battery box that's made by HME Products. I did a review on this. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner of this video so you can take a look at it. I use these battery boxes on all my trail cameras. I have 12 of them. They're great. Just charge them up and put them out, and it lasts almost the entire hunting season. This is a plug-and-play option for these cameras. This connector just plugs directly into the back of the camera in the DC voltage port in the back of it. So you just plug it in and you're good to go. So those are your power options. They have AA's, a lithium-ion rechargeable, or a external battery box on them. When you open up these cameras, they all pretty much look the same inside. That's one of the things I do like about SPYPOINT cameras. They're very basic inside. There's going to be an on and off switch. There's going to be, in the Flexes, they have a button to format your SD card. They also have a test button to send a test picture. And then they have your battery levels and your signal. And all three of these cameras will have a status button in them. The nice thing about these cameras is when you turn them on, that status button is going to tell you what's going on with the camera. And on the inside of the door on all of the cameras, it will give you a little key of what the status symbols mean. So if it's flashing green, if it's flashing red, if it's steady red, if it's steady green, what those mean. So these cameras are very easy to use when you put them in the woods. All you've got to do is get the battery in there, get the memory card in there, turn that power switch on, and it's going to automatically connect to everything and go to your SPYPOINT app. So that is the basics on all three of these cameras. Now, I have done reviews on all three of these cameras, and I will link them up above in the upper right-hand corner as I'm talking about this video here. So that way, if you want to check each individual camera out and see how to set it up, from unboxing it, setting it up, changing the settings, and installing it out in the woods, you can check out those videos as well. The SPYPOINT cameras, all three of them here, they will all also connect to the SPYPOINT app. And what you do is, if you are not already a SPYPOINT customer, when you first get one of your cameras, you go on to SPYPOINT's website in the upper right-hand corner and click Create an Account. You're going to enter your email address. You're going to enter a password. You will also probably put your credit card information in there if you're going to get one of the billable plans. And once you have that done, then you can go on your phone and you can go to the App Store for your phone and download the SPYPOINT app. At that point, you log in just like you do with your login for online. You add the cameras to them, and you have all of your cameras in one place, and you get your notifications for your pictures that are being sent to your phone. And it is just a fantastic way, a fantastic tool, I should say, for hunting these days using these cellular cameras. The convenience factor of being able to have these cameras send the picture to your phone rather than have to drive to the property, walk around and disturb the place and leave your scent behind is just amazing. And they've come quite a long way. Some of you may remember the old school cameras, which was actually a 35 millimeter camera in a box, and you had to take the film out of it and go get it developed. So if you are under the age of, I don't know, I'd say 30, Google what film means, because you may not have ever heard of film before. But that's the basics on all three of these cameras, and a quick comparison about what they will do and what they won't do. For me, personally, all three cameras definitely have a place and have a use and a specific way to use them that makes each camera have its own advantages and disadvantages. So what you've got to do is decide where you're going to put these cameras, how are you going to use them, what are your needs, and you can go from there and pick one of their cameras. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informational for you. Again, remember, everything that I talked about in this video is going to be linked in the description and also the comment section, so you can go and pick up one of these cameras or the batteries or the external box or the SD card, and you can be up and running in no time. So watch my other videos that'll show you how to set these cameras up, which doesn't take that long at all. And again, thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Please do help me grow a little bit. I enjoy making these videos. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Hopefully you'll like these cameras and have good luck with them. And I wish you guys nothing but tight lines and short blood trails. Thanks for watching.